Just a reminder before today's programme that if you missed yesterday's episode of the Ident Review Extra, you can indeed check it out. It's a short episode and we did look at the rather elusive Rembrandt. And now, here on AMTV, time for tonight's Ident Review Extra, and this time we're all coming together to form one world. Hello, and welcome to the Ident Review Extra, the spin-off show that takes a look at one individual ident each episode and gives it the review it deserves. And today we continue our marathon through the BBC2 idents of the 1990s. Today on our BBC2 journey, we take a look at another special ident that debuted in May of 1992. To mark the United Nations Earth Summit that took place in Rio de Janeiro that June for 6 weeks, BBC2 would introduce a special ident to mark the season, known only as One World.
Now Ed Case, One World's traveller through time and space, who's once again hijacked half an hour on BBC2.
Well, this certainly is a stylish ident. I like the design of this one. The reds and blues of the world complement wonderfully, and the aqua blue familiar colour of the two stands out just enough without making things look overly crowded. The actual final image itself is a wonderful sight, and like many of the idents from the era, it's one I would happily hang in a frame of some kind, or even as a hanging disc, akin to how it is presented here.
Now, part 3 of Edge of Darkness, shown as episode 4 when the series was first transmitted in 1985, winning a string of major awards. The drama continues.
The actual process of how this ident was designed is quite fascinating. From how we can see the sequence, the powder is applied on the disc, but the actual footage played is in reverse. It's a really relaxing and pleasant sequence to watch, and in a way, it's a real shame that it didn't last any longer than the One World season, which concluded in June of 1992.
As part of the BBC2 One World season, an environmental report now, which confronts the problems caused by industrial pollution.
Whereas with Rembrandt, which wouldn't have really had a broadcast life after its specific season, I could see One World being reused frequently. The iconography of the world and unity is universal, and not just suited to one season of programmes. It could have continued to be used for years to come, but sadly, it wasn't to be. For those who were around to watch the ident in action for those 6 weeks in 1992, they got to witness a truly beautiful piece of television iconography, and in my opinion, one of the best special idents BBC2 had through the entire decade. And so we've come to the end, but before we go, the final words from our broadcaster. That was the Ident Review Extra. We hope you enjoyed, and that you tune in next time. Keep an eye on the community tab and the Sunday catch-up for further news about this programme, as well as others here on AMTV. But until next time, have a good week, and we hope that you'll join us again soon. Good night.